Hello, my amazing people, and welcome back. Today, I want to go over with you how I came up with my invention. Yes, I invented something, and here are the steps I took to move forward with my project. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you where exactly I am at this point with my invention. So everyone, to some degree, is an inventor, whether you came up with a clever idea to entertain the kids, or to organize your closet, or to take notes. Anything that you think, it would be nice if someone came up with that idea to make this or that more accessible, you could be that someone. So 3 most important things you need to know when you want to get into the mindset of an inventor. Number 1 is get rid of your imposter syndrome. If every inventor had thought the same, then we would have missed on a lot of things, right? So don't think things like, who will ever be interested? Why would someone want to invest in my idea? Start thinking more like an inventor. Look around yourself and think, what would make my life easier? What would make someone else's life easier? Because after all, you are a consumer, so it all starts with you. It is worth my time? Is it the idea valid? Would people benefit from my idea? So pump yourself up. Start thinking more like an entrepreneur. Like, how can I patent my idea? How much will I need to invest from the get-go? Do I have enough time and resources and money to move forward with this idea? Once you have answered these questions, honestly, you can move to the next stage because it gives you some kind of validation. You know you're moving to the correct direction. So when I came up with my idea, I right away thought to myself, 100% someone already thought about this. There's no way that I am the first one. My idea was a eureka moment while I was doing my stretching and yoga practice. A little disclaimer, I came up with a little thing that's gonna help you do your yoga practice a little bit easier. First of all, any simple idea that you have, whether it's a new type of spoon, a new type of equipment that is gonna make your day-to-day activities easier. Observe your surroundings. We are all surrounded by inventions. Someone came up with this at some point. So you are gonna take a certain risk when you're gonna go ahead with it, but it's all worth it, trust me. Okay, so going back to my eureka moment while doing yoga, the minute I thought about it, I said to myself, oh my God, how can I check that? How can I check if my idea is unique, if no one else came up with it? So I went online and I was looking at those forums where you can ask a question a lawyer without being charged, basically. Mind you, the question has to be simple enough. So I just posted a question, how to patent an idea or how to find out if your idea is unique. At the same time, I was listening to the Serious Seller podcast, which I truly recommend. It teaches you how to sell on Amazon. And their host, Bradley Sutton, had some big shot lawyer from New York, a patent lawyer, who was teaching us, basically, whoever's listening, how to patent an idea. So I listened to this particular talk show, and then he mentioned that you need to go on the USPTO website. It's a government website, so it's legit. And you can check if someone before you patent this idea. You can check to make sure before you hire a patent lawyer that your idea is unique. Once you find out that your idea is unique, you can then reach out to a patent lawyer. They do a much thorough research, which if you already did some kind of a research, you might not need it, but just for the peace of mind, let them do that research. They check on different websites to make sure that no one else patented this before, just to eliminate any further confusion. It's not that complicated to find a patent lawyer. There's plenty of them. I just went on the website. I live in Canada. I'm in Toronto. So there's a couple of agencies that actually deal with your invention from beginning to an end, from application up until licensing. So it's not that complex. Go by reviews, go by someone you trust. I'm gonna link in this video down below the agency that I went with. So the next step that I did is I went on Fiverr, which is a really good platform for freelancers. You can hire someone to do a 3D drawing for you before you even go to your patent lawyer. You need to have some kind of drawing so they have an idea of what your invention is. So I found this particular person, a product designer, on Fiverr. I literally took my pen and paper and I made a drawing, I took a picture and I sent it to him and I did some kind of an explanation and I said, okay, so this is what I'm thinking, and I found a very sharp and knowledgeable person. He did an initial drawing for me, we made some adjustments. This particular process took about 3 to 4 weeks going back and forth. And while I was doing that, I was again doing some research to see where I can sell it, how I can promote it, because I wasn't quite sure if I'm gonna stick with this agency up until the end. At the beginning, I just wanted to patent that idea. That was my main concern. Make sure you sign an NDA agreement with whoever's going to be doing your product design on Fiverr. It's a standard feature. There's nothing wrong about it. They know about it. If you have a particularly sophisticated, good person who's going to do your drawings, they are not going to be against it. They're just going to sign your NDA agreement. So once I had those 3D drawings, I was extremely excited. I sent them to the patent lawyer and we started talking back and forth because they need to do a full description before they submit it to the USPTO website. So I was going back and forth with the lawyer, like what should we add? What is this invention going to be good for? Who's going to be using it? What's the demographics? Everything, because this is a very serious application and you can be actually turned down by the USPTO office. That's why you have a lawyer, so that lawyer can actually argue their decision. It was a pretty complex process, but if you get a knowledgeable lawyer, then they know how to do it correctly for you. So let's assume you already did the application. You went to the patent pending status, which is the next step after you apply for your patent. Stay tuned for my next video. It's impossible to fit in all of that information in one video. For those of you who stayed up until now, me personally, I'm at the stage where my product, my invention, is being promoted. I already have a website, we already did the video, we did the market research. So at this point, we're looking for investors. It took me about 8 months to get to this point here. It's not that complicated. It's not going to take that much time. You just need to stay consistent and you need to be focused on what exactly you want from your invention. Please stay tuned. I will do a second video, a second part of this video, and we're going to go through the steps again. What do you do next after you are in patent pending status? Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you next time.